So hello guys, my name is Sonia and you are watching Anime Recapped with Sonia. Let's start the video. So at the start of the episode we see that Beryl completes the practice of all the nights and then Alusha comes to him and says that I need to talk to you. There is something you should know, and Alusha tells Beryl that during the escort Twilight was killed. His body exploded from inside and from there we got something like magic accessories. Beryl asks Alusha what happened to the dead bodies they had collected. So Alusha tells him that Twilight's people don't know anything about them. So Beryl says that we have no way to know where those bodies went. And then he remembers what Lacey said, where she said that surely Twilight is being controlled from behind. Then we see Beryl in Balta's shop and he gives Beryl his new sword and Beryl really likes that sword. Karuni says to Beryl that I am quite excited to see how sharp this is. So Beryl tells her let's go to the training hall and check it out. Then they are going to the Night Order headquarters. But then they see that Lacey is standing at the gate and she tells Beryl that I need to talk to you about something important. Then we see that Lacey brings Beryl to her house and we see that her house is quite big, and seeing it Beryl gets really shocked. Then Beryl asks Lacey about Mui, so she tells Beryl that she is still trying to convince Mui to join the Magic Institute. Then they come inside the house and we see that there is another man sitting there. Seeing him Beryl thinks, who is this? So Lacey tells him that this is Ebro Halman. He is a priest of the Church of Spin. So Beryl says but that is in Spendyardvonia. So Lacey says right, our neighbors founded that religion. Then Lacey tells Beryl, do you know that the magical accessories Twilight had were all made in Spendyardvonia? And then Ebro tells Beryl that Twilight got those magical accessories from a bishop named Reviasan. And in return he asked him to collect dead bodies. Hearing all this Beryl thinks, but why is the bishop collecting dead bodies? So Ebro tells him for the miracle of spins. Lacey tells Beryl that what we call magic the Church of Spin calls miracles. Ebro tells Beryl that they believe these miracles are done by their one true God and it is called resurrection of the dead. Then Ebro tells Beryl that I don't believe in this miracle. But I cannot say this in front of my followers, and Bishop Revios is collecting dead bodies so that he can research on this miracle. Then Lacey tells Beryl that Bishop Revios is still in Liberis Kingdom and the Night Order is planning to summon him as a witness tomorrow and he will obey the Night Order. But if he doesn't do that and runs away, then our hands are tied. We can't do anything to him. And then Ebro tells Beryl that if anything goes wrong then we want you to catch him. Hearing this Beryl says, I knew you were going to say this. Then Lacey tells Beryl that if the Night Order or the Magic Corps take action against the Church of Spin, then it can become an international incident. And because he is a priest, even Ebro can't do anything to Bishop Revios. But Beryl can move freely, and Alusha also knows about all this. Hearing all this Beryl thinks maybe from this I can find Mui's sister's body and help her move on, and then Beryl accepts their request. Then Lucy tells Beryl that Ebro and I will give you a good reward for this. Then Beryl starts leaving, and as soon as he opens the gate, he sees that Mui is standing outside and then Mui comes inside. Then seeing Mui, Beryl says to her that it seems they are taking good care of you. Hearing him Mui says, I don't understand why you all are being so good to me. Then Lacey tells Mui that for adults taking care of a child is quite a normal thing. So Mui tells Beryl that I tried to steal your money and still you gave me money and are letting me do what I want, and you are also helping me go to school. Why are you all caring so much for me? Hearing her words Beryl thinks that after everything changing so much she must be confused. Then Beryl goes to Mui and says children don't need to worry about such things. They should just relax and enjoy. So Mui says to Beryl, don't talk to me as if I am a little child. Then Beryl tells Mui, but no adult here will betray you or take advantage of you. So you should just accept all this. Then Mui says, will this be okay for me? So Beryl says yes, you have your entire future ahead and your future is bigger and brighter than mine. Then Beryl tells her, if you are still not convinced then when you grow up just give me a nice dinner, and saying this Beryl leaves from there. Then in the next scene we see that Bishop Revios is preparing to escape and Beryl sees this. So he secretly goes towards them. But one man sees him. Seeing him Beryl thinks maybe he is one of the bishop's knights from the Church of Spin. Then we see that some more knights arrive there and he tells them to attack Beryl and leaves from there. Then those knights use magic to boost their physical abilities and start attacking Beryl, and Beryl blocks all their attacks. Then one knight attacks Beryl. But Beryl dodges his attack and kills him. Then those two knights also attack Beryl, and at the same time some more knights also come and they too are about to attack Beryl. But then File arrives there and with her magic attacks all those knights and saves Beryl, and then we see that Karuni also comes there. Beryl asks them, what are you doing here? So they both say that we were just passing by. So we came to help, and then we see that the three of them start overpowering all those knights, and then the magic of all those knights times out and they easily defeat them. Then some more knights start coming there. So Faisal says to Beryl that we will handle them. You go ahead, and then Beryl moves forward. Then Beryl comes inside the church and we see that there is the bishop and one of his knights. Then that bishop starts casting a spell. because of which we see that all the dead bodies rise and come to attack Beryl, and unwillingly to save himself Beryl has to attack them. Then Beryl attacks them all and kills them, and then he also kills Mui's sister. But after doing this Beryl becomes very sad and starts crying. Then we see that the knight with the bishop is still there, and he boosts his physical abilities and starts attacking Beryl, and Beryl is barely dodging all his attacks. Seeing him, Beryl thinks that he has more moves than Sarina and hits harder than Henblit. Then we see that he is overpowering Beryl and his attack hits Beryl's hand. Then Beryl moves forward to attack him, and when that knight attacks Beryl, Beryl dodges his attack and strikes him, injuring him a little. Then that knight stabs a dagger into his own hand, which boosts his physical abilities even more, and then he starts attacking Beryl again and again, which injures Beryl quite badly. But we see that Beryl does not give up, and when that knight comes to attack Beryl, Beryl dodges his attack and strikes him, repeatedly injuring him a lot. But we see that the knight stands up again and attacks Beryl. But then we see blood start pouring out from his hands and shoulders. But we see that the knight still doesn't stop. He becomes completely covered in blood. But still he does not stop. He tells Beryl that even if I have to risk my life for Spin's miracle, I am ready for it. And saying this, he goes to attack Beryl. But we see that his sword slips from his hand and he falls down. Beryl asks him, "Why are you doing all this?" So he says to Beryl, "You will not understand," and saying this the knight dies. Then we see that Beryl is sitting in Lacey's house, and he is very sad because he could not help Mui. Then Lacey tells him that I have the reward I promised you, and then she brings him to a place in front of a house and says, "This is your reward. I heard that you have been living in inns for a long time. So I am giving you this house." Then Lacey tells Beryl to go inside. So Beryl opens the gate and we see that Mui is cleaning inside. Then Lacey asks Mui, "Have you decided?" So she says yes. So Beryl asks her, "Are you talking about the institute?" So Lacey tells him that we talked about that last night and Mui has decided to go there. So Beryl asks, "Then what were you talking about now?" So Lacey tells him whether she will want to stay here with you or not. Then Lacey tells Beryl that to enroll in the Magic Institute she will need her parents' or guardian's approval. "So I thought you become her guardian. It will be only on paper, but I thought you both can live together too." Seeing all this happening so fast, Beryl gets quite shocked. Then Lacey tells Mui that I won't go into details. But this man did a really good job last night. He did his very best for you. So now you should accept that good adults also exist. Then Mui opens the door of a room and asks, "Can I take this room?" And then she goes inside that room and the episode ends here. So guys, this was episode 6 of From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Sportsman. If you liked the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.